Welcome to BattleTech in the Morning with Captain Nips. I am Captain Nips, and today the power of the sun is matched only by the power of our magnets. So today, I've gone into the game files. I've gone back in, poking around, seeing what we can play with. And as has been discovered previously, there's more equipment hiding in the game files than is immediately available. So for instance, this game is supposed to start in the 30, 25, kind of low-tech, quote-unquote, era of BattleTech. And so all of the weapons are the lowest tech available. Your medium, your basic laser classes, your basic autocannons, your basic missiles. However, the campaign is expected to progress up through the timeline, and some of the lost tech weapons will become available as you play. And one of those is the Gauss rifle. Now, the Gauss rifle is a ballistic weapon that fires a slug using magnetic charged magnets, and it flings it through kinetic energy. It's a wonderful thing. I built little ones in my EE practice when I was in college. And so what I'm going to do today, because I want to see how these work, is I have taken one of the preeminent Gauss platforms, the Jaeger mech, and I stuck a couple of Gauss rifles on it. So in this case, got Gauss rifle in the right arm, Gauss rifle in the left arm, and 4 tons of Gauss ammo, which is not entirely correctly canon. I mean, canonicity aside, not entirely correct per normal build rules. It's actually 1 ton overweight because of the extra ammo. And for the purposes of this video, I didn't want to try and fix it. It's fine. It's fine. If we use all that ammo, I will honestly be surprised. Because Gauss rifles hit real hard. And so in tabletop, the largest autocannon of the era was the AC-20, does 20 damage. The Gauss does 15 damage for better ranges, a little bit more weight. It looks like when I went into the game file to kind of, alright, how cooked is this weapon system? Does it look like it's going to be even close to reality, what it will be in the game? They have it marked at 75 damage, which translates to versus the 100 damage of an AC-20 in this game is 15 to 20, so that part's right. It's got a heat rating of 6, which seems high, but also I'm not entirely sure how the heat math works in this game other than it exists. Now the only caveat to, like, why would you take a Gauss rifle in this game versus, say, an AC-10, which got a damage upgrade from the tabletop game, I don't know what the answer is there, and I think we'll have to wait until we get the actual final game to really see why would you take a Gauss rifle over an autocannon 10, because a Gauss rifle is significantly heavier, takes more weight, takes more space, also has this unfortunate side effect of if it takes a critical hit, it explodes. The gun itself explodes. The ammo is inert, unlike all the autocannons where the ammo can explode, but the guns are inert. Regardless, let's get ourselves some pilots. I'm just going to take some good high gunnery pilots. Hey, Sumo. Wildfire. I believe Wildfire is one of our better... Yeah, she's alright. Okay, cool. Map is fine. Oh, also, let's go up against a Lance that actually could put up some sort of fight. So we'll go right into heavy, and let's go... Oh, I don't know. Yeah, we fought against them a few times. Yeah, here we go. Fire. Well, okay, so they got a commando, but Battlemaster Jaeger. And actually, now that I'm looking at it, because there is, the way I've edited the files, their Jaegers are the same as my Jaegers. So, why not? Let's let them throw some Gauss rounds back at me. That seems fine. Not really interested in being too tricksy about this. I just want to see how this weapon tests out. So we'll just go to River Crossing. We'll go to sunset. And yeah, let's play a game. Let's accelerate some Ferris slugs to nearly the speed of sound. Maybe higher. Not sure. I'd have to go back and check the lore. That beautiful sunset glow. So, poking around at the data files. Like I said, the Gauss rifle isn't in the game beta proper right now. It looks mostly correct. You will notice that he's got these wonderful Gauss barrels sticking out of each arm of the Jaeger mech. The only thing it looks like it's not completely cooked is it doesn't have its own special effects in yet. The game files reference the PPC firing effects when you use the Gauss rifle. So it's going to look like I'm firing PPCs, which is kind of a shame. But on the plus side, or on the flip side of that, it makes me excited to see what they will have when the Gauss rifle is actually in the game. Because you can do some cool things with hyper accelerated metal slugs flying through the air.
Sensors show more bandits.
Oh boy, that light mech is going to have a day. Yep. This guy probably not prepared for what's about to hit him. Oh, here come Gauss rounds. Ooh, tearing me open. Alright, so let's just move and get some space. I'd like to put some space between me and the opponent's Gauss platforms. Meanwhile, those numbers to hit aren't great. Why are those numbers to hit not great? Target move, target size. Okay, that's fine. I can't argue those. However, if we land our shots, yeah. High grade damage in a very long reaching package. Gauss rifles are nominally considered a sniper weapon.
Aye, aye.
It really depends on the implementation of the game they're in. For instance, MechWarrior Online, Gauss rifles used to be more... You could use them in a brawl, but then the developer behind that game changed them slightly so that they have a charge time to them before you fire, which kind of made them... gave them more of an expression of a sniper weapon. You know, you had to kind of sit and, you know, lead your target in, and made it a little bit more difficult to brawl with them, kind of differentiating the Gauss rifles from the other heavy ballistics. I like these chances to hit. Ooh, gotta dodge.
That hit something good. Awaiting orders. On the move.
I also like the simple simplicity of this mech loadout. Just like, here is a walking tank, and in its arms, in each arm, there is a single large bore ballistic. I like the look.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
I like the style. Ooh, all right. We're not gonna.
What the hell?
Yeah, no, it's fine. That guy decided he needed to move close. That's on me for shooting at a target that is currently evading. So let's just move Sumo down here, and let's put the pain on this commando and put it out of its misery. So if it's center 80 health in the CT, that's right. Sumo has bad guts or bad tactics, which means called shots are not exactly his greatest skill, as evidenced by the miss there. Here comes their Battle Master. Is he going to get within range of his PPC? Yes. Flinging rounds everywhere. Well, give the commando credit for trying to put up a fight.
Stabilizers failed.
Ooh,
I'm
Goss
falling.
round to the leg.
Damn it. I'm wounded.
Eh, you're fine. Alright, so what do we got going on here? We got that guy back there. Commando here. Want to wait until this Jägermech comes off of evasion, which I'm guessing he will do this turn. So I need to move at least one. Let's get Kraken back on his feet. And move him.
Ready for action.
So, yeah, we'll just move him slightly to the right.
My mech is limping.
And plunk this
Locking
commando.
in all weapon systems.
Pop. Certainly can't argue with the results. Alright, so this guy's going to back up into cover and then take some shots, I'm guessing, which is going to leave him exposed to my own Gauss rifle barrages.
Internal damage.
Speaking of cover, that doesn't seem like a bad idea right now. Let's get some.
Moving out.
And let's make it rain on this guy.
Firing a full salvo.
Ah, the one shame of the Jägermech. Arms are a little flimsy.
Yeah.
Just a little. Not terribly so, but enough that, like, couple of strong hits, suddenly you're down a gun.
I'm here.
Wildfire. Alright, so you're still in pretty good shape. Let's keep you
Copy that,
kind of in the
Commander.
middle and out in the open. Maybe you can absorb some weapon fire here.
Engaging target.
Ooh, got a miss in there. That would be our battle master. Whew.
Armor breach. Internal damage.
Yep. Down a gun, but that's okay. Oh, down a mech. That's less okay.
We lost a unit.
Hadn't noticed. Okay, so let's get Sumo to cover.
Aye, aye.
It would be funny to me if from the side here we pick off this Jägermech's other arm.
You got it.
Oh, missing on a 95%. I have not really seen that happen too much, which means it's probably dialed in just about right.
Can't take much more of that. Ready for orders. All right. Acknowledged. Critical hit, Commander.
Alright, so we landed a crit on the arm, so
Standing by.
that guy's Gauss rifle should be neutralized. But even with that, never want to leave a target wandering around the battlefield just in case it comes up and tries to punch you in the face. So let's see if we can take care of this problem. Here we go.
Tango down.
Alright, doing alright. Gauss rifles, even though they're using the PPC special effects, looking good, doing work. Evasive Battle Masters. Boy, is that something you don't want to see every day. Alright, this guy's gonna take his shots. That's cool.
Reporting internal damage.
That's good. That gives us a nice, clean target to fire at.
Acknowledged.
A little afraid of getting too close to the Battle Master, mostly because it will tear the limbs off of my Jägermechs. But since it is, oh, lords. Since it is evading, I don't really want to fire at it. do want to remove as an ongoing concern. Ooh, hit some ammo.
Target's taking a critical hit.
This other Jaeger mech that
Yeah.
is playing imposter. Is that water? What do we got going on here? That is a wow. There's a rock between the water and the forest, and it is. There's a few spaces here. Neither of those things. Ideally, I'd want to keep my cover. Is there a way to keep my cover and still get the range that I like? That's not bad. We'll do that.
On my way.
This Jaeger mech must just be right on the border between short and medium range.
Gonna make some trash.
There we go. Removing threats in the form of one Gauss rifle at a time. Don't need to move.
10-4.
Could have gone for the other torso, but what do I know? Alright. PPC shot. Phew, boy.
I'm taking internal damage.
What's this guy gonna do? Alright, alright.
Armor breach. Internal damage.
So far, so good. I mean, this isn't great. My Jaeger mechs are getting pretty chewed up. Yeah, except for Sumo. Somehow. Wildfire. And this is what happens when you start dealing damage in 75-point chunks to everything.
Standing by.
Alright, so is it possible to move to cover and still keep a decent line of sight that is not obstructed? The game is not predicting an obstructed line of sight. So let's move here. Oh, good. We'll have to figure this line of sight out next, but let's get rid of this Jaeger mech first. There we go. Pow pow.
Mech destroyed. Right here.
Alright, so we got cover. We got lines of sight. Is it worth only firing a single gun because of his precision strike? Ignores cover and guarded on the target. He is guarded. Guarded means it's going to reduce the damage, but 95% chance to hit with both weapons, so I think I still fire both weapons.
I'll make them dead.
So it's 37 and 37, which is effectively 75, versus one shot, which would have been 75 without the cover, or without the guarded. I guess it spreads it around a little too much.
Waiting for orders.
Probably could have taken the precision shot there.
All weapons are go.
Oof.
Oh, that hurts.
Keep it together, Wildfire. You're fine.
Oh. Commander, I'm hit. Ready for orders.
Alright, so, you know what?
Something I can do.
Let's get Wildfire up. And since she's going to have kind of a big stupid penalty because of standing up, well, it's not a huge stupid penalty,
Let's make it
but it's
happen.
enough. So let's throw some inspiration on her and use her remaining Gauss rifle. Interesting.
Commander.
Kraken. So let's take a look at this guy. He has hundreds and hundreds of front armor yet. So do we wheel around and oh well, we can't sprint, so we're not going to get there quickly, which means we're talking a couple of turns of movement while this Battle Master continues to just work my team. So I think I just continue to punch it in the face and hope that we get some crits. Maybe a knockdown. Knockdown would be good. Don't seem to really be causing the stability damage that I would expect from a just under speed of sound slug hitting a battle mech like this. Where is he getting cover from? No, he's getting guarded. That's why. Why is he getting guarded? Oh, the questions that I never seem to be able to answer in the moment. No, do what you do. Oof. Yep. So, here's the problem with where we're at now. I am in a damage race against a reasonably fresh Battlemaster. And it has guns for days, which is a real problem because I don't have the armor to soak all of that. I kind of wish I was in some cover a little closer, but we takes our chances.
Confirmed. Firing.
Honestly, if we could focus down one of the sides of the Battlemaster, or if we could get just lucky head hit will kill it. Because 75 damage, it's the same as an AC-10, and we've proven AC-10s can cripple mechs with a headshot.
Okay, I'm on it.
Ooh, that was a miss. That's not great. Oh man, that water he's standing in, the heat. Yep. Oh, but now we're down to Sumo and his wonderful tactics skill getting in the way of him actually landing head hits. Brace. If we can get into melee with Kraken, take it. I don't think there's any way to improve, because getting closer isn't going to help. Take the called shots on the head, hope for the best. Shrug our shoulders, hope we get lucky. Well,
that's a critical hit.
Wasn't as much luck as I had hoped. So he's going to turn back on. That's fine. Guarded and entrenched. Rough. Kraken, can you get in? Yeah! Alright, let's hold off a sec. Let's let Sumo get his shot in. And I'm actually going to leverage his precision strike this time. Didn't really do me what I wanted. Alright, Kraken, get in there. You still got a leg. Get in there and use it. Oh man, this is rough. How does a no-armed, one-legged... Oh, I guess that answers the question. We throw our body at it. Oh, lost guarded. Oh, he's boned. Yeah. Oh man. Didn't really come through in my video when I was playing Battlemasters, but if it is not just readily apparent that Battlemasters are dangerous, woof. You're looking at it. You're looking at a textbook example of why Battlemasters are dangerous. Alright. He's lost guarded. He's got 2 open torsos that are... God, one's just hanging on by a thread. So if I hit either torso with this Gauss rifle, these Gauss rifle rounds, boom, goes dynamite. One of them falls off. If I get lucky, I get both. I am okay with that luck. I am completely okay with that luck. Because I have now completely defanged this guy. And we can just light into him at will. So now the question is, I need to try and keep my range. Is this enough range for me to not have to move this turn. You know, there's no reason not to back up just a step, I think. Yeah, or even a couple steps. Couple of steps. Even better.
Okay,
Let's not even give this guy a chance to close the gap. But we lose line of sight. How did we lose line of sight here? Is it actually simulating the forest breaking line of sight? Curious. Alright, well. Made our bed. Time to sleep in it. Which gives him a chance to move up. At a full sprint, which is real bad news for me. Oh, boy. Alright, so... Alright, Sumo.
Yeah?
I want you to keep backing up. Actually, let's hold up a sec. Hold up a sec. Let's look at this. So this guy's got... So that's interesting. The display is showing that the rear torsos are still armored. I don't know that should not be correct. At least my recollection of the tabletop rules, once you lost the side torso, if you lost it from the front, the back just kind of falls off. So this is curious to me. I was trying to figure out if I try and roll behind this guy and shoot him in the back, but I think given that the CT is pretty weak, it's got no armor. All of these locations are going to damage transfer to the center torso. I think I just back up. I'm going to back up because I want to let this guy take a running start. Also, point of note, you'll notice the arc of the weapon fire, and you'll notice that it's completely blank at point blank range, so replicating the minimum range penalties that a Gauss rifle would have by, you know, not letting you fire it at minimum range. Hopefully we won't have to work around that. Alright, it's evading. Ignores cover and guarded. Does not ignore evasion. So we have no reason not to fire both guns. He may dodge both of them.
Aye, aye.
Dodged one. But we got one of them, and it hit on a torso location to cause it to damage transfer. Ow. Ow! Kicked me in... Well, I'll let your colorful imaginations figure out where he just kicked me. Can I move enough to get my guns? Ooh, just enough. It's side, but I'd rather take that than some of the other potential options here. Wow. I'm gonna lose to being bludgeoned to death by an armless battlemaster. Oy.
Oh boy, that's bad.
You don't say. This is a piece of work we got going here.
Aye, aye.
Oh no, I reserved. I'm dead. There's no way this doesn't kill me.
Armor breach.
Oh, that was an astonishing mistake. I thought I was clicking stand up because it had selected Sumo, but it didn't select him. Oh, wow. Good job, Commander. Way to get your pilots unnecessarily banged up. Okay, so now that we've demonstrated my incompetence for the day, and we no longer have ammunition for my remaining Gauss rifle, I guess we just turn this into a punch fest. He's only got 15 CT health. All I got to do is hit something on the top half of this mech, and this match is over, and we walk away with our heads not exactly held high, but at least not hanging in shame. Sumo's got to think about how he wants to pull this off first, apparently. There we go. Thank you, Sumo, for saving my face. And yours. Wow. Talk about embarrassingly bad mistakes. That's a doozy right there. We come out victorious. Boy, it was ugly. Kinda dumb. Badly executed on my part. 24 minutes, 15 rounds. So the problem with Jaegermechs as a weapons platform is maybe they're a little fragile. Just a little. Just a smidgen. But Gauss rifles can do work. Gauss rifles right now seem like they could do some solid damage at some decent range. One of these days I'm going to have to test out the tactic that the enemy team seems to, where they put one mech very far forward to get a line of to uncover the position of the enemy units, bring them into visibility, and then have the mechs in the back actually fire long range weapons at them at long range. But I don't know. I'll have to test that out. Having not really played with that kind of strategy, I'm not sure how well it works out overall. But here at the mid to short ranges where the Gauss rifle is in its sweet spot, got the work done. This poor commando, poor lights, perpetually browbeaten mechs of the BattleTech lore, just can't take hits from all those big guns. That was fun, but that was enough fun for today. So with that, I will bid everyone a fond good day. This has been BattleTech in the morning with Captain Nips. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.